Hello, everyone. This is Sandy Brittain, and I want to welcome you to this week's call. Today's date is Thursday, July 23rd. I hope you all have had an absolutely fabulous week. I want to thank you for joining us and listening to the call as you get a chance to listen to it in your free time and be updated with all the exciting things that are happening in RBC, as well as a lot of the exciting things that are happening at the office. And of course, the biggest thing that's happening is the event that is about to happen this weekend in Concord, California, and that is the launch of the new product that I just can't wait for you all to hear more about it. We're going to be talking about it next week. I want to save all that excitement for next week, but I'm so excited because I had an opportunity to go to Dallas for the big reveal a couple months ago, and one of the gifts that the company gave us, one of the many things in their generosity that they gave us when we came out, was actually a sampler pack, not one, but 3 sampler packs of the new product. So today I had an opportunity to have my first smoothie with the Pure Pro base, and it was so yummy. I can't wait for each of you to try it. I did something a little different this morning. I had the Willie Miller Orange Sickle this morning, and that was using the Pure Pro base. I actually put a little tiny bit of our green phyto powder in there, as well as over 30. And it gave the most yummy orange sickle that I had ever had in a smoothie mix. So again, if you are anywhere near California, it's very, very important that you get to that event. You get an opportunity to hear from Dr. Carolyn, from our president, Steve Brown, from our vice president of marketing, Bart Dangerfield, from our creative director, Bill, as well as Mr. Willie Miller himself will be there to help out and to lend a willing hand wherever needed. In addition to Ron Zaire coming down from Canada, and also our gold director Marvin and Sue Stadley coming in from Oregon. Ron and I will be there, as well as a lot of local leaders that will be there to encourage and support you in any way to help you build your business and help you learn more about RBC Live. So we're real excited about that. And you know what's really nice about a new product base is that it really brings it home that we're in the business of selling product. And one of the key things is that you got to get excited about the product to be successful in RBC Live. But, our products work, and they get phenomenal results. Today we have on the phone with us a very special person that has gotten an incredible result with one of our products. You have to understand, I've known this person for well over 30 years now, just almost 30 years, I should say. And what's so exciting is that the situation he had is from someone that was very, very active. In fact, you look at Dennis and he looks like the picture of health, like nothing could ever be going wrong in his body, because on the outside, everything looks perfect. He's an avid softball player. He's about as active as anybody I can be. His wife keeps him running around from 9 in the morning until midnight almost every day. Very busy lifestyle, very busy with his grandchildren, and very busy with his church and all of his activities. On top of that, he had to deal with a health challenge a few years ago, and it was pretty devastating. And I just would like to introduce to you Dennis Reynolds. Dennis, could you tell us a little bit about what happened and what you were able to do about it to get you back on your road to health?
Yes, I was probably, and it's happening now more than ever before. I think we are seeing almost an epidemic of diabetes, specifically type 2 diabetes. And I was unfortunately one of those people that, as you said, had a very active lifestyle, still do, and was absolutely shocked. Found out a little over 2 years ago through a series of events, just some symptoms and things like that. One day checking my blood sugar and finding out it was literally over 500. For those of you who know about blood sugar and about diabetes, that's dangerous level. I remember talking to a doctor after having had to call emergency that night and say, what do I do? I have a blood sugar over 500, and literally doctor saying, you almost, Mr. Reynolds, need to get to the hospital. And so that kind of started me on the journey. A few days later, I went in to see my doctor, and sure enough, my blood sugar at that time had been running over 300. running through a number of tests and realizing that I, in fact, was a diabetic. It was a hard pill to swallow. It was a hard thing to hear. One of the things that I did in that first visit was to ask the doctor for anything natural that I can take that will help blood sugar. And her saying to me, the only thing that I know that really can help that is cinnamon. Shortly after that, as you know, Sandy, I called you. And the reason I called you, one, because you and Ronnie are our very best friends, but also just to ask your advice and to ask your opinion. And is there anything in the RBC products, having known that you guys were involved in that we had also started taking some of the products, but was there anything? And Sandy, you, of course, told me, I have something, Dennis, I need you to take. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to literally send you a bottle next day. And so what that product was Depsyl. For those of you who don't know about Depsyl, Depsyl is a product that is proprietary. It is literally cinnamon in a very, very concentrated form, cinnamon cassia. And so when I got that product, of course, I started taking it along with another amazing product from RBC, which is StemKine. So between those two, started me on a journey. And that journey took almost 3 months from the time that I was first diagnosed and tested. My A1C count, which is a 3-month average of your blood sugar, went from 240 average down to, it's 10.2, which is very high, down to a 5.6, which is actually a little bit below normal. Normal is 6 or less. Mine was 5.6. Doctors were amazed. They tested my blood. They tested everything, all the tests that I had taken originally. They redid them all. And I'll never forget, Sandy, the look on my doctor's face as she walked into our meeting and said, Dennis, I'm blown away. And she was shaking her head, and I asked her, is everything okay? And she said, this is just amazing. And so finally getting out of her that she said, I've never seen numbers like this. And I had told the doctor, because I had changed my diet, I'd changed a little bit of my lifestyle, and I had lost about 25 pounds. So I told the doctor, I said, well, doctor, I've lost, 25 pounds. And she said, you don't understand. I have never had a patient change their numbers fundamentally the way yours have changed. That, to me, was the tipping point. That was the point for me where the products that RBC has went from being something that I could take that would be probably pretty good for me to take to literally, Sandy, being a lifesaver. And I can tell you it's been 2 years. My lifestyle is the same. My numbers are the same as they were that day I went into the doctor's office. I have kept my blood sugar in bay. I have really, actually, the last time I saw the doctor was a few weeks ago, Sandy, and she said to me, for all intents and purposes, you're a type 2 diabetic. You're non-symptomatic and have been that way for 2 years. So those are the best words I could ever hear. So I can just tell you from my vantage point, from everything that I have been involved with and have gone through, that I would not be where I am today. I had 2 doctors tell me that I should have died. I should have died from ketoacidosis. But I'm here today as a living testimony, Sandy, to the products and the fact that they absolutely work.
Wow. Dennis, every time I hear it, it's so powerful to know that nutrition can make a difference. I'm so excited that you're no longer on medication, that you're able to control your blood sugar issues with just nutrition. And, I've, of course, been around you, so I know that you've also made some changes in your diet, and you continue to exercise and do the right things, and you've made those changes that a diabetic has to make. So that extra benefit of those products have really helped you a lot. And it just goes to show what a difference that good nutrition can make in a person's body. So, you definitely had to change.
It's amazing.
You definitely had to change your normal, Den, and the way that you were living. And I said, I watched it, I observed it, and I'm just excited to have you share with us today. And I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us on the call and to share with people, what a testament that, good nutrition can do for your body. So thank you so much for being on the call with us.
You're absolutely welcome, Sandy. Thank you so much.
Well, Bart, isn't it exciting what a difference good nutrition can make, and personalized nutrition that matches somebody's needs can make in their body? And, when we have something happen, sometimes it takes something big to happen to change their normal. And, I know we're about to change a lot of people's normal this weekend. I know at the home office, you guys have all been working your tail off, getting ready to make some things available to us that we can really go out and share with people some tools and a system that they'll be able to change their normal with good nutrition and possibly, very seriously, make a difference in their finances as well. So how's everything going at the home office, and what updates do you have for us this week?
Well, Sandy, I am just kind of still shaking my head over Dennis's story. That is absolutely amazing. One of the greatest things that I love about RBC Life is that we're changing lives and have been for coming up on 25 years. That is amazing. I can relate with a lot of the things that Dennis has been sharing simply because I dropped 10 points in my blood sugar, plus my cholesterol levels are down 50 points, and it's all because of, I've been playing racquetball, but I've been enjoying personalized nutrition through RBC Labs products. And yes, Depsyl is a key component of that for me. We're here to change your normal, and that's what we're doing, getting ready for this huge event, a great launch of some products that we'll be talking about here in just a second. But before I get to that, Sandy, I do want to make mention that we have changed this call format and wanted to let everybody know that it's working. It is paying off. More than 4 times the people heard last week's call and shared it than had been on the call previously. So good work. Keep it up. We can get the word out and help someone change their normal simply by just sharing this recorded call in a format that's a lot more convenient for us. So keep it up, RBCers, because this is just the beginning of great stuff that's headed your way. Now, in the Northern California event, we're going to be in Concord this weekend, and it's going to be nothing short of awesome. Some of the most historic announcements in the history of RBC will be unveiled there. Now, I know you're going to expect to hear that from the VP of Marketing, yes, because, again, this is a vision. It's a dream that's coming true. But I do want to confidentially share one comment from Willie Miller, who doesn't really get involved in a lot of the marketing. He's there to support you, to make sure that your products are going out on time, your commissions are paid on time, that type of thing. After previewing the pieces that we'd printed, and Willie did have a chance to see a few of these, a new catalog, for example, our new personal nutritional profile that we'll be unveiling at the event. This is what Willie said. He says, "These are some of the finest pieces of artwork he's ever seen come out of RBC ever." And he didn't call them promotional materials or tools or whatever. He called it artwork. So that's quite an endorsement from Willie, because he's been here since pretty much day one. He's seen a lot come and go, and for him to say this is artwork that we've got coming out, it's quite a feather in our cap. So we're extremely excited to present this to those who will be attending the event. Now, we also have an event going on up in Canada. So Barb Ashcroft is getting together a very similar kind of thing. We're sending some support materials up to her so she can participate in launching the Pure Pro Base protein product that Sandy was talking about earlier, that she's had a chance to actually sample now in 2 perfect flavors. Again, the whole idea here is it's packed and ready to blend with your favorite RBC Life products to work on that personalized nutrition. The cornerstone of our new marketing approach, obviously, is what we've been talking about for weeks, is these smoothie socials. Get together, have some fun, blend up some personalized nutrition to get people interested in our products. We got recipes that we've already started to get together. We'll be handing more out as part of a system for you to use in building your smoothie parties and really getting a lot of information out there like that. Also, we'll be announcing a little update about a vegan protein product that will be coming soon. This isn't the end of our protein offering. We'll be offering some more. So we'll have those who will be coming to our Saturday event. We'll learn more about that. But now, one of the things that you're on this call, you'll be able to hear, we have actually provided for you just a little preview of what's to come, and that's on a brand new overview page. Then start sharing that with others. Now, that overview page is going to feature some luscious-looking graphics that is available right now on everyone's PWS. You simply go there at your username.rbclife.com/overview. Again, you just need to put your username, whatever you've been sending people to in the past for your PWS. You just use your username.rbclife.com/overview. What's great about this is there is some limited functionality here where it does tie into your back office. It does give you that opportunity to have someone shop for products, and that when they do sign up and purchase, it will be tied to your account. This is just the tip of the iceberg of our online offerings to make it easier for you to share the opportunity as well as the products with RBC Life. Now, with that, once you get on there and you click through and you start playing around with some of the links that are there, you'll see that there is a personal nutritional profile. This will be the key tool you'll use to wrap up a smoothie social to get someone into a tasting pack at RBC Life. We'll talk about these tasting packs at the event. You'll be able to hear more about this next week going forward. But download that personal profile. Take a look at it. Hand that out to someone. Get them to take it. Say, hey, here's a quick little quiz to go through and add up all the numbers. Just tell us a little bit about what you feel your nutritional needs are. Then you'll be able to see how easy it is to add the numbers up and determine which pack will be best for the individual who is taking that personal nutritional profile. And again, this is just the beginning. We're looking at bringing this online, then we're looking at keeping track of this so that someone can actually watch as they change their normal through personalized nutrition at RBC Life. So this isn't just a one-time, hey, fill this out, we'll tell you which products to buy from RBC Life. This is going to be an ongoing part of your relationship with your customers as well as your members and associates. So again, great stuff now available to you on your overview page. Encourage you to check it out, become very familiar. More information will be coming out. Monday, you'll get an email that will really be recapping a lot of the announcements and tools that we're making available here and rolling that out for you. So be paying attention to that. One of those great tools is a brand new catalog. And I know, Sandy, you've had a chance to preview this online, but there's something about holding that beautiful piece of artwork, as Willie Miller referred to it, in your hands, and wow, looking at that in person. So this is just the beginning of offering a more concise system to deliver personalized nutrition through tasting socials and the whole concept. So again, RBC Life products never look so good. They never tasted so good with the smoothie social. So be sure to tune in to our call next week to learn about comp plan enhancements that we're announcing this weekend that will be implemented on August 1st that are going to make it easier for you to share products as well as make more money up front for someone to get going in RBC quickly. Combine this with a smoothie social concept that we'll be rolling out, and we've got more than a home run here. So, Sandy, thanks for letting me be on the call and just give a little bit of an unveil here about what we're going to be doing this weekend, and we got some great things happening.
Well, Bart, wow. I was so excited that while you were talking, I was quickly linking myself to my personalized rbclife.com/overview site. And, you know, I thought, okay, I send somebody here, and then I take him, and it takes him to a shopping cart. Well, the shopping cart is a retail shopping cart. So I want to let you know that when you send a guest there for the very first time, and they buy their product at retail, the company, it's linked to you, and the company is going to send you back 20% of anything that they purchase on the CV. So 20% of the CV that they purchase, total CV, not the wholesale, not the retail cost, but 20% of the CV will come back to you in the form of a commission. So I'm pretty excited about that, Bart, and to see how that works. So we'll be talking a little bit more on the connection and letting people see that this weekend. So again, you don't want to miss out. Someone said, well, what's the most important? Do I need to come in the morning or do I need to come in the afternoon? And I said, you need to come all day, because we're going to be sharing some important, vital information on products and smoothies in the morning, and we're going to be covering some of these things that Bart shared with you in the afternoon so that you can know how to share this with someone and have them make an instant product decision. And all those product packs Bart was talking about, those personalized product packs, they'll be added to the shopping cart, and they'll be able to do a one-click and automatically just make a decision to say, yes, I want to be a member and I want to start with this pack, and that will be downloading this weekend. So definitely excited about that. So before we finish, I just want to share a couple of points with you about success. And I had an opportunity, I was reading a little something on Warren Buffett, and all of you know this guy is a multi-billionaire. He's one of the richest men in the world, and he's written some information, and people are always taking little tips from him and different things like this. And I came across this article that talked about Warren Buffett's 10 rules for success. Don't have time to share all of them with you today, but I'll finish it up next week. Number one is find your passion. Not only do you want to like what you do. Don't do something just because you think you can make money. It won't keep you there. Like what you do. Find your passion. Most people that are attracted to RBC and network marketing, they want to make a difference in the lives of other people. They want to really make an impact in other people's health and really see people live a healthier life. And when you're looking at people to be on your team, he used the word hire well, but in our volunteer army, what we want to do is we want to be good scouts, and we want to build a team of people like ourselves that have passion for what they're doing. They have passion for RBC Life. Sometimes you got to be really careful. You got to have real thick skin. Don't always care what others think. And in this industry, that's real important, because you're going to be hearing from people that say things like, that doesn't work, those things don't work. Well, we know they do work. And we know that people do get results with our product. And we know that people do make money with our marketing plan. So don't let other people bust your goals and your dreams. Keep that in mind. Don't always care what other people think. Number 4, read, read, read. Get in the habit of reading 20 minutes of an inspiration daily. You can do it on the internet. You can do it from a good book. You choose your method. You could listen to it on your way to work in the morning. Whatever method that you have, block out about 20 minutes a day to find something that inspires you, that motivates you to continue to make a difference in people's lives. And number 5, the last one I'm going to share today, is sometimes we have to have a margin of safety. And what do I mean by that? By that I mean that margin of safety is understand the industry, because people won't always say like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. And you can say, you know what? I understand what you're saying, but let me tell you a story about the person that got results with this product. Let me tell you the results about the person that got results with this product. I don't know how it's going to work for you, but this is how it's worked for other people. Use that proven track record of success stories, both in wellness and results with our product, and in the success stories of people that have been able to climb to the top and earn significant 4- and 5-figure a month incomes with RBC Life. You want to make sure that others can do this, and you want them to feel that they can do it. But sometimes they just want to stay in the safe zone. So help them get out of their safe zone by letting them and giving them information about our industry and about RBC Life and our great products. So that's what I wanted to kind of close with today. Tie that into all of the great things that were shared by Bart and by Dennis. Again, thank you both for being on the call with me today. And I want you all to remember that you can get this link. It's always posted on Friday following Thursday. You'll be able to get this link. And if there's something in there that inspires you, if you know somebody that has some blood sugar issues, if you know somebody that needs to change their normal, you want to make sure that you send them this link and say, hey, this is about 30 minutes long. You're going to love listening to it. You can listen to it on your way to work. You can listen to it on a free moment. Most people are listening to it from their cell phones now, to be honest with you. But take advantage of that and share it with someone. Again, any way you can, get yourself to Concord, California this Saturday, and don't make any excuses for yourself. If you live close enough to jump in the car, it doesn't matter if it's going to take you 2 hours or 10 hours. It's going to be worth your time. So I just want to say thank you all for taking the time to listen to this call, and we'll be on the call with you next week. Go out and make it a great week, and we'll be talking soon. Bye-bye now.